Okay, so let's dive in. We got this challenge, right? Think about a big facility like a hospital, a hotel, a huge corporate campus.
Mhm.
How do you get one video source, a high-def one, onto hundreds, maybe thousands of different screens efficiently?
Yeah, and cost effectively. That's the real trick. And the
Yeah.
source material you sent over, it points right to this little device.
Yeah.
The Thor Broadcast H-HDMI-RF-Petit.
A tiny little box.
Exactly. So our mission today really is to unpack how this small thing does a job that, used to require a massive rack of equipment.
Right.
It takes any HDMI source you can think of, a set-top box, or ROKU, a camera feed, and turns it into a professional, crystal clear TV channel.
So you're basically building your own internal cable network.
That's it. You're the broadcaster.
And that idea, building your own network, that's the real hook. So how does it start? I assume the how begins with the encoding.
It has to. For a signal to look professional, you need professional standards. This device uses HD MPEG-2 video encoding. And for the audio, it's AC3 Dolby. If you see those specs, you know you're getting true broadcast quality, up to 1080p.
So it's not some consumer-level gadget.
Not at all. It's a professional-grade signal prep tool.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. The distribution part. You're pushing this signal over, old school copper coax cable. Power is everything, right?
Power is everything. And this is probably the single most disruptive spec on the whole sheet. The RF output power is rated at plus 24 dBmV.
Wait, plus 4. What does that mean in practical terms?
It means, well, most consumer modulators, they maybe top out below plus 10.
Wow.
So that plus 24 dBmV, that's the secret sauce. It lets this one box feed hundreds of TVs over your existing Coax without needing a ton of extra expensive amplifiers along the way.
That changes the entire economic calculation for big deployment.
Completely.
So you've got this massive output. How much control do you have? You don't have to, climb a ladder into a ceiling panel every time you need to make an adjustment.
No, not at all. That high power output, it's all finely managed. You can control it over the network through the NMS.
NMS being the network management system.
Exactly. So all your setup, your monitoring, any real-time adjustments, it's all done remotely through Thor's own software, which is actually really intuitive.
And what about flexibility? If I'm, say, an integrator and I'm setting up systems in different countries with different broadcast standards.
It's incredibly versatile. That's key. You can set the output to pretty much any regional format, DVB-C, DVB-T, ATSC, ISDBT, you name it.
And the channels.
Oh, the range is huge. It operates from 57 all the way up to 1,000 megahertz. So that's basically channels 2 through 135. It's built for global deployment.
So the control is digital, it's fine-grained. Does that NMS also give you control over the bandwidth of the content itself?
It does. Through that same port, you can manage the video bitrate. It's adjustable from 2 all the way up to 24 megabits per second.
Which gives you that trade-off between pristine quality and, saving bandwidth if you need to.
Precisely. Essential for different applications.
And last thing, physically. If I need, say, 10 of these for 10 different channels, are they going to take over my server room?
Not even close. It's super compact, lightweight, and it even comes with these little wall mount rack ears. It's designed for you to stack them and build out a clean, consolidated system.
So connecting the dots here.
Sure.
For about, $469, this little box is basically democratizing professional broadcast tech.
That's the takeaway. You get the quality, you get that critical high power distribution, that plus 24 dBmV muscle all in a package that's the size of a paperback book. It shrinks a traditional head-end, that central control room, right down.
And the source material mentions building your own private head-end. So here's a thought for you, the listener. Since this thing is HDCP compliant, and it can turn any camera or computer into its own broadcast channel that bypasses public networks, what does that open up?
Think about highly localized systems, security camera feeds in a housing complex, or internal info channels in a giant stadium. What new possibilities does that create? What stands out to you?